Well. It's a Monday. New week. But same old Manchester United. You know, actually, I don't know why, you know, somehow our club just thrives off of drama, thrives off of, just being in the news. And this time we're in the news being talked about a lot because obviously there is uh, Marcus Rashford, who did an interview. We talked about this over the last few days, over the weekend, I think. And but this interview is now even gaining more and more steam. And he's talking about like how he would like to play with Lamine Yamal. Like he's asked a question, and obviously he continues to show that he is hoping for that Barcelona move, twerking for that Barcelona move. And that's his dream. He's talking about Thierry Henry being his idol out of nowhere. You know what? Maybe he was always been his idol, and we just never really knew, and now we're just getting to find out. But kind of convenient that it comes out right now, ain't it, Marcus? On the other hand, Alejandro Garnacho, it's like he doesn't even know that there's a world war going on. He causes another world war in the Man United fan base with a post, an Instagram post. And yeah, we will talk about this. And I want to say big up to you if you're just joining in. There's another player called Roony Bardghji, I believe that's how you say his last name. He's pretty much almost signed by Barcelona right now. The Here We Go is loading. And there's a reason why I want to bring this up. Stick around and find out. My name is Botswana. This is the Football Power Hour. Big up to everybody in the building. And I want to just tell you, you know what? It's a brand new day. It's a brand new week. Let's be excited about this. Football Power Hour. Winning it again for Manchester United. It's funny because Garnacho is on the intro for this this show, and it's the bicycle kick. And I'll just say this from the onset. I'm not one of those people that, was against Garnacho being a United. Matter of fact, we had this conversation in January when there was the potential situation between Napoli and Man United for Garnacho. And I believe it might have been 60 mil, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that moment back then, I remember explicitly saying that Kani and I remember Kani was also backing me on this as well, and a few other people in the community. Keep Garnacho. He's one of our bright sparks right now. He has obviously put his head down once he was dropped from the team with Marcus. He's the one that showed the right example by putting his head down and working hard and eventually being patient and getting his way into the first team. So, it's always been like a little bit of like that perspective influencing my outlook on Garnacho. And yeah, he's an erratic kid. He's also a father at a very young age. But the thing about him is I know that he has an ego. And you know that he has an ego, but his ability is Choupo-Moting-esque. There's that ego of Zlatan and the output of Obertan, And the thing about it is, I looked at it from the perspective of this kid is young and he is still settling in. You can't always expect everybody to be just like Lamine Yamals of this world, where you're 16, 17, and you're showing already like your levels above everybody. That doesn't happen all the time. Some people, you gotta nurture that talent. You gotta have a little bit of patience. That some people are late bloomers. But Garnacho has been playing at Man United for a reason. He had been one of those people, one of those wingers where you're like, some days it's kind of, it's kind of good to see you like being so relentless and being so fearless. He's definitely like won a lot of Man United hearts, especially that season when he was just coming in at the end of the game and like rescuing the game for us. That season, prior that World Cup season under Eric Ten Hag. And then we're like, well, what's the developmental plan here? He has to obviously step up to the next level, which is him being a starter, which is obviously one of the reasons why it didn't work out as well with Ten Hag. And also, now a new manager comes in and he has to stop being a touchline winger and start playing in the inside. And Ruben Amorim made him one of his pet projects. Him and Ahmad, I remember Ruben Amorim saying this, that these guys are good on the outside, but they have to learn how to play on the inside. And that was sort of, okay, that's another developmental twist in Garnacho's evolution as a player. But I got to tell you, I saw red flags when I saw the blonde hair. When I saw the blonde hair, I was like, mister? What is going on here? There was a red flag. But here's the thing. Here's why I didn't bring it up. The blonde flag, the red flag was more of a blonde flag because he dyed his hair blonde, and Anthony also, I think, dyed his hair blonde on the same week or around the same couple of weeks. Matter of fact, it was the same week, if I'm not mistaken. So we didn't really get to focus on this and be like, why is this kid already? He's too much in his head. When you start giving players that are just a little bit above average, or the average players that have high potential, when you give them contracts and you give them Ferraris, you give them a lifestyle that they never, ever, ever dreamed of or heard of. And the motivation, unfortunately, just dries up. It's just how it is. It's just the motivation just kind of just tapers off. And that's unfortunately what has happened with Garnacho. And now Garnacho decides to just throw bombs. Oh my God. Yeah. Let me say, before we get into it, let me big up everybody that's in the building. Shout out to you. I just needed to just get my like Garnacho it's not even all my Garnacho thoughts out. It's just because I just want to respect everybody that's here saying, Javid going, yo, go, Botswana Papi, big up Javid, big up Ikareng, SLD. I wasn't that late. It was like 5 minutes. Come on, Ikareng. Rashford being an uncle twerking for Barca. Rashford the uncle is twerking for Barca, man. He conveniently went and did an interview with a Spanish YouTuber. He's trying to gain some sort of like Spanish. He thinks the Barcelona fans are gonna like start like hashtagging or putting pressure, and then from there eventually the club is gonna have to have a discussion, and then from there you know what, if the twerking works, twerk on, brother, twerk on. Because Rashford, I need you out of Manchester United. I'm sorry, Luan, but that's just where I stand with Rashford. So, yeah, big up to you. If you're just joining in, kindly hit the like button. Young Papi in the building says big up, Rashi. Young Papi opening the show with a very, very, very big statement here saying, yo, shake my head. Weak ass fan base can't handle a kid wearing a shirt with his brother's name on it. Shame my Young Papi. It's crazy, you bring up that point of view because, like, what if it's just a shirt and he wasn't trying to wind us up? Even though I think he's a wind-up merchant. Garnacho, he doesn't really put a lot of thought in his social media. You remember after the final, he just like I carried us to the final. I should have been in the starting lineup. Post. So that right there. Let me bring up the uh, exhibit that we're talking about. Garnacho in Ibiza, walking towards a Lamborghini, saying, haters, 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 here I am. You got to see me. Boom. I got Rashford on my back. He my brother. And then Rashford replies, says, my brother. Heart emoji. Hey! What? These guys are winding us up, you know. They have their own text message thread. He said, should I post this? Garnacho said to Rashford on a private text message, this is my speculation, by the way, my theory. Should I post this? He said, man, go ahead and post this. They told you to go find a new club, didn't they? And he's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I got the bag. I'm walking towards a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? This is poetry right here. I'm in Spain, in Ibiza, walking towards a Lamborghini. He clearly packed this because I don't think they sell Rashford Aston Villa shirts in Ibiza, do they? Wow. So this was in the suitcase. Yeah, Papi say that's really clean. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I'll rock it with like some like, you know, you gotta get like blue, you know, the blue that's on the shoulders, whatever, the light blue. You gotta get some sneakers that are that color. It's not bad. The fit is fitting, but like the winding up is also winding up, you know. It is winding up. But hey, man, he's been told to find a new club. Everybody's responding. There's like another world war in the Man United fan base, by the way. But I've been just reading just different. The fallout is incredible. It's remarkable. Look at this. Listen to this. Somebody in the Man United fan base. He and Rashford are an absolute disgrace. To think that 8 great young players lost their lives in 1958 to play for this club, and all the great players to have worn the shirt, and now the club is in a position where we have these two sad excuses representing the club. Not only shameful, but both are a sad indictment of the modern day footballer. Hey! Yay! What's that? What's 1958 got to do with it? Another person responding. That's true. I think, yeah, you know what? This exchange is showing me that there is like the YN culture. You know, there's like a new culture right now. Culture evolves. Let's actually look at this from a cultural perspective. Culture, by its nature, evolves. Culture doesn't stay stagnant. But we have lost our principles at Man United, and that needs to be addressed, right? So if Garnacho was putting in the numbers and he wore this, totally different reaction. But what I'm trying to get at by saying this is that there's a fundamental difference between how people that are 1958s, 1968s, 1978s, 88s, 98s, all of them that are stuck in the 90s and backwards looking at football differently and interpreting it differently and saying, you know what, well, this would never happen. Why are they swapping shirts at halftime? Guess what? Today players are swapping shirts. Now, I don't remember seeing a video of Garnacho and Rashford swapping this shirt when we played Aston Villa. So this right here was a purchase, and this was a calculated move. And you know what? I want to know how you feel about it. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Are we overreacting? Young Papi was saying this, like, yo, we could be just overreacting. It's like, shame. Why is it? What's 1958 got to do with it? This guy talking Busby babes, you know. But it shows there is people, like the fan base respects the badge more than our current players. I think that's the bottom line here. But to today's kids, current players, the badge is not as sacred anymore. They don't look at it that way anymore. You put in the numbers, nobody got a problem with it. Look at Lamine Yamal. He put in the numbers. He partied with Neymar. Nobody's saying, Messi never partied. Like, no, everybody like, let me have your fun. If this is how you clear your mind, get on a jet ski, train with who you ever got to train with on the jet ski. As long as you put in the numbers, nobody gonna complain. Now, if you're Garnacho, you know the bridge is burning. Big Up Vegeta in the building.
Yo, bro. What's happening?
Yo. You know, when you join the stream, it just automatically, you just get into the stage.
I was so shook, bro. I said, why am I here already?
It's like when you're like, whoa. Okay.
I forgot I've got admin rights here.
What are you saying, bro? Are we overreacting? Is this a disgrace?
You know what's crazy, bro? I'm a little bit less pissed at him and more so the fan base, bro. Because we're allergic to just holding these people accountable, bro. Because whatever stunt or antic, we just saying, yo, these people are young, these people are enjoying their best life. But it's like, fam, we don't get to enjoy our best life because you guys are crap on the football pitch. How about that, bro?
Okay. I hear the point.
How about that, bro?
Okay.
I'm sick and tired of it, bro. Because we want our cake and we want to eat it, bro. We want to bring back some form of level of standards. But the moment the manager or anybody tries, it's cut them some slack. Go cut me some slack and just disappear. How about that, bro? How about that?
So
like,
right
get
now,
out of here, bro.
Okay. Let's look at it this way. Is there a problem with Dogu wearing a Roma shirt?
Who, Dogu?
Hello?
Oh, my bad. I think my network is bad, but I'm assuming you said Dogu was wearing a shirt.
Is there a problem with Ugarte wearing a Flamingo shirt?
Yes, bro. You think I'm not an unfair person? Wait, 1 second.
Wow.
Bro, I'm pissed at everybody, bro. I saw Ahmad wearing a Brighton shirt, bro. I'm like, you crackhead, bro. Do those people pay you to play for them? You're out here wearing other people's things. You can wear them at home as pajamas. It's fine.
No, bro. So you are saying players, they can never wear it.
Not when you play.
They should only wear Man United.
In public, hell yes, bro. Who pays your salary?
Man United.
Thank you.
Do you wear the merch for where you work right now all the time?
All the time, bro. I've got my BMW jacket right now. Bro.
Okay.
What are you talking about, bro?
No, I'm just curious.
I'm not out here rapping the ops, bro, like they pay me. Am I crazy, bro?
I just want to know. I'm just like, really.
Nah, bro. I'm sick and tired of these football players, bro. I want to play Champions League football. Then they come and do this nonsense, bro. How about you just go be a model, bro? Like, stop playing soccer, go wear shirts and be happy.
Okay. Here's the thing. I hear you. You're working different jobs as these guys and everything. But like, here's the thing. it's not. I don't think it's something that's in the contract, right? That
See, that's the first mistake where I will hold the club accountable. It's not in the contract. Because if it was my business and you are out here wearing other Premier League clubs' jerseys, I would put a clause that says you are fired. Do not pass begin. Do not collect 20,000. You are fired. So, if you are that desperate to wear a shirt, go play for them.
So okay, you are the one that brought up pajamas, because pajamas imply you're in your comfort of your own home. You're not in a public space.
Yeah, we are not there. Go there with your.
Garnacho is not necessarily in a public space right now. He's not in a mall. He's just like, coming.
You know what I meant when I said public eye, bro. The moment you start posting stuff, it might as well be. Don't do that.
All right. It's not against the law, young puppy is saying, bro.
I didn't say he must go to jail. I was just making
home. Vegeta, bro, the way you're talking, bro, I got your favorite guy, Joshua, Xerxes, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He you know what he posted.
What did he also do? Bro, I'm an equal opportunity hater, bro. Bring it up.
Look at this. Look at Xerxes' post, okay? This is after he saw Alcatraz in San Francisco. Now Alcatraz is not a vacation spot.
It's a prison, no? Am I crazy?
but I'm just like I'm not saying anything here, but I'm just looking at one piece and being like, Vegeta, the way you're talking about these players, bro, it's like you want to Alcatraz them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Is there like
I'm not saying go to prison, bro. I'm saying go play for those people. No, bro.
You said
you don't need to, bro. You don't need to play for Man United right now. If that's your energy, is all I'm saying. We don't need you. And you know what's funny? All of these so-called brothers are all the dodgy ones. First, we had one posting freedom because his brother went to Aston Villa. Now another one is wearing his shirt. Bro, follow each other then. Follow. Bro, you think I've got any love for any of these players, bro? I don't care who your name is, bro, at Man United. You do foolishness, you get out, bro. I don't like any of these guys.
I hear you. Bro, this is crazy. You
overreacting because it's this. You know, football fans are full of are criminals. They may not even cuss. They are criminals, bro.
But for a second, I just kind of want you to see the perspective of like, you're just a person. You're on vacation, bro. You're off duty, right? You can like now you want to control what I wear. Like,
okay. We're doing this. We are doing this right now. We're not gonna act like this wasn't premeditated. This is not, bruh. Why, when you wake up and you've got a whole closet full of clothes, you decide, that's a great idea. I'm gonna wear this guy's shirt from this specific club that I've been linked to allegedly.
He definitely packed that in his suitcase because I don't think that's selling those.
That's why he's a criminal, bro. I'm tired, bro. When I said I'm not player FC, bro, I don't even defend Ruben. You guys think I'm gonna defend these players? Me, I'm defending my club. No. So I don't have time to be babying these people's feelings. Oh, just let hey, bro, go ask Aston Villa to employ you, and you can wear that shirt all you want. Simple. Go be employed by them.
You changed your tune, bro. January, you were one of the people that was saying we should keep Rashford. We should keep Garnacho.
Yes, and I'm a human being. When I see new evidence, I respond to that evidence. You're a criminal. Get out.
What can change in 6 months, you know? He said I'm a human being. You're a Nigerian, South African parrot, bro. Kenny said you were the one who sounded like a Nigerian parrot. Oh, look at this criminal. Free Garnacho from those doors. I get it. It's a Call of Duty map, but it's also a message. Like he talking on a higher level, you know. He ain't no way. Like, look at we can open up Xerxes' Instagram post and see, like, bro, how many Call of Duty references has he put? He's definitely making a little bit of a parallel. Oh, damn, mom's is calling. Okay, let me just Vegeta Riri in the building. Okay, let me answer my mom real quick.
What's good, Pav? Big up, Pav.
Damn,
Is
this
Pav
guy
on?
bring me in to be an admin without even saying a thing.
Is
Now, Pav
Pav
said we
on?
should bring him in like 5 minutes, so I don't think he's saying.
Okay. Vegeta, you're out here sounding like a real parent,
Hi.
bro. Like legit a real parent. Like you're sounding like a parent. Listen, I'm gonna say
But
this, and I've been,
if this was my child, hey, I'm flying to England
but
tomorrow.
that is what I'm
No.
saying. You hear what you just said? If this was my child, this is what I'm trying to say, and I've said this before. This fan base is stuck in an era that no longer exists. These kids, this youth, these 20-year-olds that now run this world and are going to be the next generation to run the world, bro, they're the way they move and the way they think, and it's so different from us, the 40-year-olds and the 30-year-olds. It's different. And if we don't catch up and realize that they move differently, and a lot of things that are important to us is not important to them, you're gonna be stressed and aggravated constantly.
Facts.
Constantly. They're
Nah,
different, bro.
literally,
And
if
this goes beyond football. I am talking on just regular. They're different. They're different how they think, they're different how they move, they're different how they react to certain things. They're different. And
Yep.
if we're still looking for that 90s mentality, and you're going to be aggravated constantly. And every last player, no matter how great they are for your club, is going to disappoint you because they're not going to move the way you think that they should move. And I'm not speaking directly to you, I'm just speaking in general. So all the fans that are stuck in that 90s era, and when you come in the house, you need to say good morning, or when you come in the house, you need to take your shoes
I
off, or when you
mean,
come in, that's not happening no more. These kids don't say good morning, they don't say good afternoon, they don't take their shoes off, and that's just me dumbing it down and simplifying it.
that is
well,
facts there.
it sounds
Mind
like
you, I won't be
they.
tolerating that. If I open up a door for you and you don't say thank you, you're getting the meanest fuck you ever. But
Nah,
what?
but you understand what I'm saying, young
But no,
papi. That's how they
100%. I
move.
actually like I got the best of both worlds. Like because I'm right at the in the middle. Like after my
Right.
year, it went downhill. After my year, like I
Exactly.
was like the last of the older crowd. Like so, I could see both sides. Like.
You know what, guys?
Yeah,
I
no,
hear you, man. I hear you, man. But me personally, if this is the case, then this club needs to get a whole new generation of fans because this is nonsense. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Can
If
I
we,
can I talk?
No, honestly,
Sorry.
man, you're not wrong to feel that way either, Vegeta. Just to let you know, you're not wrong to feel that way at all.
I just need to retire from being a fan if this is the case. So that's all I'm hearing.
Hey, bots,
Yeah,
can I
Pev.
Yeah,
go?
sorry, Pev. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Pev.
Go for it.
Uh, Firstly, I see there's a criminal here in the chat in Canny because we're going to address you. We had a nice little conversation a few months ago about you and these youth academy players, these kids. This was Canny's quote. Yeah. Let the kids be kids. Yeah. Let the kids be kids. And this is what you get from these kids, man. This is what you get nowadays. Yeah. Garnacho, I know what you're doing. I'm not even going to come here and crash out on it because I know what he's doing. Yeah. The man's trying to force a move. He knows he's not wanted anymore. He's doing everything in his power. Yeah. For us, as in the fans, yeah, to get Aggie to get mad at what he's doing, just to show the club, yeah, that we don't want him back. He wants to move. It's fine. We get it. You want the move, bro. Like, but what you're doing now, it doesn't even agitate me anymore because you're gone. I said it months ago. I fear for this guy because what he's doing, yeah, is trying to be a Ronaldo wannabe. Yeah, and it's funny that Lucca said the same thing this morning. Yeah, I said it months ago. Whatever you're doing, everything, brother, get your own celebration. Yeah, Get your own style, bro. Stop copying other people. Yeah, the stuff you was doing with your brother, yeah, like all these like streams and all this thing, brother. You needed to concentrate on your game. You needed to put the effort in, and you didn't. And then you effed up right at the end of the season because I don't even think that Amarim was looking to get rid of him. Yeah, you effed up on your own accord, and now you want to do like these stupid little things, yeah, so you could get the fans on edge and then make the club to try force you to get out. No doubt, whatever clubs he's talking to, yeah, they're probably telling the Garnacho, they're telling him, yeah, try reduce your fee, yeah, do some crazy things, bro. Yeah, I don't. I don't like again. I don't know who said it before, but Vegeta. I think I do not like this whole thing where people are the players are wearing whatever kits they want in it. They have some respect for the club that you're at in it, but again, they can do what they want. You know, let the kids be kids. Quoting Canny, yeah, take them to fucking Butlins and all this and that. Yeah, in the summer holidays, take them to Disneyland, Legoland, fucking whatever land you want to take them to. Just let the kids be kids, innit? Hashtag Canny.
What you
Idiot.
See,
own,
to be
Pav?
fair,
What
it's
you
just the
own, Pav?
non-kids who have an issue with it. To be
Nah,
fair, like,
Pav, Pav.
like if
Nah,
you really
nah,
look at it
nah,
from that point of
nah,
view, like
nah.
you
Let
know,
me respond to
is there
Pav.
any the adults that have an issue with it? If you know what I mean, the kids are just being kids, like he said. But because they're being kids,
Can
the
you hear
adults are
me?
mad that they're being kids. Like they want that lifestyle as well. Like that's how I could see it.
I can
Like
hear you,
again, I'm
Kenny.
in the
Just
middle,
that
so I see both sides. I wouldn't want that, no. But if you're gonna sit here and complain about it and all of that there, then you're just jealous of the lifestyle. That's I could be deluded thinking like that, but hey, at some point it's
Go,
like
go,
let
hold
these
on.
people live their damn lives.
They can't
It's not
because everybody's holding them to a standard. But
that's what I'm saying. They're holding the
Canny, go,
inside of their
go ahead,
pocket like they're
Canny,
in jail, like
Canny, go ahead,
No one's
respond,
saying
bro.
they're in jail, bro, but there's a level of respect in it,
Yeah.
and we know what Garnacho is doing.
Bro, like I
We
said,
know what he's doing.
like Canny, you said you wanted to respond to what Pat was saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, he's trying to, like trying to make me go viral over some stuff that now, Pav, I say that in regards to playing and in regards to performance on the pitch, not to outside football behavior. That's not what I said, you know. I said
No,
let kids be
your
kids. I
words
was
were get off their
responding.
back and let the kids
Listen,
be kids.
I was responding to what's his name again? Faz. The time Faz was approaching him outside and trying to talk to him about playing tactics and whatnot. That's
Yeah,
what that whole thing was
that
all
shit was
about.
crazy. Yeah, that
Not
shit was
not
crazy
not
too.
exactly. That for me, that
Like
I
that's
didn't want to
taking it
condone
way too
that.
far. Yeah, that's taking
Exactly.
it way too
Yeah.
far, bro.
So based on that, I was on Garnacho's side. Like I was like, no, 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 that's not acceptable. But if you're gonna go around wearing a rival team's jersey with Rashford, who's playing at that club because he fell out with the coach, all these pieces being put up there, it just shows to me that this kid does not have anybody around him that's really advising him to conduct himself in a way that benefits him professionally and also makes him attractive to suitors. Because some clubs look at this, some clubs don't want drama. He might think he's trying to force a move out, but it's a double-edged sword. Some clubs don't want this whole dealing with a player that can just react in such a way. You check. So for me, I don't condone that nonsense. First of all, I mean, like Garnacho, when Amorim said, since I backed the manager over players, I'm tired of backing these players for a long time now. So when Amorim said, when Garnacho behaved like that and threw the rest of the team under the bus after our loss to Tottenham, I strongly supported Amorim by saying, no, bro, find a club. But even though Amram did that, Garnacho is one of the only players that actually got clapped off knowing he was leaving, knowing what the coach said. On that game, he was walking with his son, and the fans clapped for Garnacho. Viva Garnacho, saying a good farewell. So how can I come here and support a youth that's behaving, stupidly. Hell no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not condoning what he's done. And to be honest, I just want him out. Like I'm just tired of these players that want to be uh, Instagram influencers, that want to be fashion icons, that want to do anything outside of football. You know, I'm tired. I come from the old school where I never had postcode say shit until he retired. But he kept on speaking on the pitch. You know, I even thought postcodes had a speech impairment or something. You know, but
Wait,
so
wait, wait, wait,
that
wait, 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 wait. What did I just walk into?
Connie said he thought Paul Scholes had a speech impairment because the young man didn't speak.
he
So
didn't
he
speak
thought.
his entire career. He never spoke. He was never vocal. It was always
All
easy.
right, all right. So, Canny. So you landed with your point. So can we? So that let's hear from Doc, because we're gonna go down the line and let everybody just say what they think about this whole situation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
Wait, is that Doc?
So this is yeah.
yes, Pat.
Why do you sound different, Doc?
What is wrong?
Why do you sound very different?
Um,
You got a new headset?
No, it's the
Did you
same
dye your
headset,
hair?
same microphone. Yes, I
Not
did.
dye
First of
your
all,
hair.
no.
Yes, she got some there.
First of
Yo.
all, what's
Okay, stop
in his?
interrupting her. Let her land. Let her make her point.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Doc.
let me start from the beginning. But I don't like how you
Why
said.
do you guys like bullying Doc? Come on, even
No,
Kenny,
no,
let
Doc.
me
no. We
What's
had
talk.
this.
that?
Yeah,
Wow,
Kenny. We had this
Kenny,
What's going on?
conversation.
wow.
What's
No, no,
going on?
no. We had this conversation already. I already had this conversation last week.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Doc.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
let's talk. First of all, you blaming hair dye on the fact that his attitude changed
No,
doesn't
I
make any
said it
sense.
was a red flag, but okay, okay.
What?
Six.
What? Because that red flag
Now,
shit doesn't
Doc,
make
you
any
know
sense.
what it is, Doc. Doc, you know what it is, and then I'm gonna let you talk. He don't
Yeah.
mind if it's blonde, and and it's of the other gender. But if it's blonde
Oh,
and it's
okay.
of the male
But
gender, it's
No,
different.
no, no,
I
no,
see,
no,
I
no,
see,
no,
I
no, no.
see,
How's that
I
so?
see.
Nah, nah, nah,
No,
nah, nah. Okay, all right.
pause,
Point, doctor. I don't want to get
pause.
this
What
one.
you want to say for me to. Also, my thing is, he needs a publicist or somebody to run his ideas by before he posts it, because he's I get it. This is a new generation. This is a new they live on social media. They post stuff. If you follow Ahmad on Twitter, you know he just writes a whole lot of bullshit. It's funny, but I mean, he could do without posting some of that. Um, he could have. My thing is, he could have worn a Rashford shirt, the United version, but he knew what he was doing. Some I don't remember who, but somebody did say he's trying to force a move. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's wanting
There's
us.
many ways of trying to force a move. But falling out with your fans, I don't think is the great thing to do. But you know what? He should do what he has to do. I can't be bothered. There's many things I can't be bothered about this weekend. Honestly, I'm tired of Garnacho. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, just saying.
I'm just tired. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doc. Who's
Neil,
under Doc? I can't see who's under.
Neil Driscoll.
Yeah,
Big
it's
Oh,
up.
Neil.
Neil. Go ahead, Neil.
It's just the world we live in, isn't it? I get it. You get you where I live. I live in a small town in Devon. I got Cornwall, Somerset, all near me. All kids are like it. And you say anything if they just swear at you. So it's just the world we live in.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Yep.
but is it a crime though for a player to wear a different shirt?
No, well, yes, because you shouldn't do that. He's on contract at United.
It's not even that, but
I
it's the
I kick him
respect in
out if
it.
it was me. I'd tell him to piss off and don't come back again.
Okay, okay.
He should be.
You got beef with the manager, yeah, cool, isn't it? Right? Like there's no need for you to be doing what you're doing. Yeah, you clearly been asked to leave. Yeah,
Yes,
leave with a bit of
Pat, you're
dignity in
right.
it, like you
Yeah,
know what I
you're
mean?
right, mate.
Like
You shouldn't
this
be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that.
and the thing is, can he mention something here?
Yo, Pab,
Sorry,
wait, hold on.
let me quickly make this one point. Let me quickly make this one. Can he mention something about who was it? Who said the thing about the people surrounding him and stuff like that? I can't remember, was it Canny or Dot?
Yeah,
Someone said
like
something.
no one is advising him. He
Yeah,
doesn't
no one's
have
advising him. But the
no
thing
one
is,
advising
the
him.
man, if you're saying that he's a kid with a kid. He's got a missus. Yeah, he should fucking grow up a little bit. Yeah?
Yeah, he
Is this what
should.
you're gonna be
He
teaching?
should.
Is that the sort of shit you're gonna be teaching your kid too when he comes of age?
You come from a different generation, but I'm gonna leave that because Omo needs to speak because Omo came on and I think the great one is on. Or wrap up.
Let's wrap
Yeah,
up.
Omo and then wrap up.
Yeah, I'll bring in NN after that.
I'm just
Nobody
gonna
wants
say
to
that.
hear
We
from
don't
that
care what
Chelsea
NN
fan, man. We're
says.
discussing
Well,
my new
and
player.
and
NN
then
out of here.
I
Like what,
beg you,
man?
Judge. But you know what? Calm down.
Oh, what is
Calm down.
Omo, what's
No,
going
no,
on?
no,
Go
no.
ahead.
Forget that. I'm gonna let you and this NN Chelsea. Listen, we're talking about United. You talking about United? What all these Chelsea? What else? You know what? Might as well bring an Arsenal fan. Might as well bring an Inter Milan fan. Might as well bring Real Madrid fan. You know what? You know what? It's not a United channel anymore. Take off that Lukaku jersey in the background and change it. Change it. Not United anymore. It's called
I'm
Omo,
an
World Cup.
Arsenal fan,
Might as
so
well
what
bring
are
up
you
Barcelona
talking
then.
about?
what's your
No,
I'm
black
you
an
want to
privilege?
bring
Arsenal
all
What's
fan.
these
What
other
are you
clubs
talking
that we
about?
don't care about.
But I ain't keeping
You
that.
want to
calm
bring up
down?
Chelsea? You want to
It's
bring up
too
Arsenal,
it's too
Liverpool?
early.
Go on, bring them then. Nah. I'm going to
But
talk about this
he
Jersey
seems
thing,
to have
but nah, I
lost
don't care anymore.
motivation.
I'm leaving for the next person.
I
I'll
mean,
leave
you're
for the
He
next
done right
seems to
now,
have
person.
but I
lost
still can
motivation.
go.
Bring up
Don't worry.
referee.
Don't get
Bring
too
up
freaked
NBA
out.
fans. Bring up Lakers
We
fans.
all
Bring up
have
Knicks fans. Take up that
to.
jersey. What are you talking about? Now I'm done.
Uh,
Now I'm done. Who else next could go?
All right, wrap up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bots made Omo crash out. Oh my
I'm just
lord.
gonna, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna make mine short and sweet. Yeah, this is another one of Garnacho's petulant incidents added to the catalogue. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say to Garnacho, fuck off, respectfully, the utmost disrespect. And that's all I gotta say, man. It's boring me now. I saw this coming. The guy is jarring. Piss off. Get gone. That's it now. I beg.
Shouldn't laugh really, should we?
I don't care about
Cast
I don't
out,
care about
he cast
Garnacho
out,
thing.
he cast out
Garnacho's gonna do what he's
Garnacho
gonna
into a
do.
different
The thing is,
database, bro.
how do you react to it? What's the club gonna do
It's
about it?
boring now.
He's gonna do what he's gonna do. What the club gonna do about it?
Bro, it's
Nothing.
like okay, so it's to the point
Get him gone. That's
right,
gone.
exactly. So I've been asking for time since the window opened once and then it opened again, it closed and then opened again. I've been asking for time to hear about these outgoings.
Yeah.
I feel like all of this shit is just a distraction. The fan base is now this is a topic that's gonna have discussion for 2-3 cycles on YouTube of every content creator about this dude wearing a Rashford Aston Villa shirt. Like when the actual conversation should be what the fuck is Ineos doing, bro? Like that is the actual conversation that needs to be happening.
Mhm.
You know? Like there was a time
If
everybody thought
Garnacho didn't
but
do what he did,
wait,
Fox would
Pam,
be here talking about baby oil, to be fair.
no, but wait. Everybody's talking about the 90s, and the players in the 90s. How about we talk about in the 90s in the summer? Our transactions and everything for the window used to be done by the end of July. Legit, by the end of July. Our transactions used to be done. How about we talk about that? Everybody's comparing the 90s to now. How about we compare that aspect of the club?
Yeah, 100%.
How about we do that? Instead of focusing on all these young players and comparing, Scholes and Bex used to finish a game, jump on a plane to go visit his missus in LA, and then come back. Nobody knew about that because there was no social media.
Really?
And nobody was talking about
No,
that.
You can't really say that unless you were there, innit? Like, was you there to see what he was doing?
Bro, it was in his documentary, bro.
You could go weeks.
He might have just been there for a quick lunch and then come back home.
Time out. You can't all speak. Can't hear you.
That's the difference between Garnacho.
Time out,
Garnacho doesn't deliver on the pitch.
Poppy, time out.
He was just delivering baby oil. Why are you doing?
Bro, I refuse to even say his name, bro. Call him Voldemort, bro. He must never and is never to be named again.
Let's have some
This
parliamentary settings
Teamwork.com,
after
CR7, prick, bro.
Really crashed out, you know. What? So
How many times somebody's crashed out? I can't like the so loud, but I haven't heard nothing. Like what was said?
But it's really gone.
Like that whole
So it sounds like Riri wants nothing like she's all right with Garnacho, but she's pissed at Beckham for getting Yash.
Bro, I don't give a I don't give. Let me make myself really clear, Pav. Let me make myself really clear, because you the propaganda artist, bro. You will put somebody in a. You will put somebody on the front page of Star or the Enquirer, bro. Because you peddle propaganda from people, bro.
Nah, you're lying.
Legit, Pav. You put people on propaganda, bro. You push a story, you push an agenda worse than the freaking sun, bro. Like legit.
Nah, that's some serious allegations right now.
You be having people on various platforms believing what you say, bro.
Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say, my idols are Loki and Eddie Guerrero. Take it as you will.
Eddie Guerrero is a bloody wrestler. What's that to do with football?
Just don't follow the footsteps.
Bro, he already in their footsteps, bro. This man is a menace, bro.
Yo, can we bring it back to football? Is Professor here? Professor is gone. He's gone.
Technically, we have been talking about football, though. It's just that.
Yeah.
No, but with all seriousness, though, on this panel, aren't y'all worried? Like we're going into July and nobody's hearing anything about selling these players that all of you want gone.
No, I'm chill. Chill about that. Got to September.
What'd you say, Neil?
I said we got till September. I'm chill.
Yeah,
the players go, they go. We sign players, they sign players. There's nothing we can do about it. There's no good getting a high rate about it, is there? It ain't going to change anything.
No, but Neil, what I'm saying,
no, sorry, darling, no. It's no good losing your temper, shouting at people because this player hasn't signed or this player hasn't left. It's not going to change the bloody thing, is there?
True.
Yeah, Riri, man. Come on. Barada said it takes time, man. Trust in Barada.
Shut your face,
okay, if we're going to...
Hey, see, there you're arguing now. There's no need for it. You support the club. Stop bloody arguing.
Innit, man? How are you talking about bullying when you're trying to bully all of us in here? What's going on?
Listen.
Wait, I thought you were gonna end the stream, you know. I was about to be like, what?
No. We just need to calm the vibes down a little bit.
No, because I have a question. Before you came on the stream, did you look at the group chat?
No. Why?
Because we spoke about this. You probably have about 80 messages unread. And Riri did say that today's stream would not be parliamentary. Because we...
Oh, no!
And she was right.
Yeah. No, it's like, I mean, for me, it's just crazy how everybody, when we're talking about the shirt thing, everybody is different, you know.
I don't know. I get everybody's point on it. I get it. I totally understand. But I'm not there's better things to think about. These people need to go. If you don't want to be here, just lower your wages and go. Number two, these people need proper publicists. And I saw SOD say earlier on, am I volunteering? Yes, I'm going. Common sense. I'm using my common sense to know. You can wear the Rashford shirt, do whatever you want, but common sense will know you're not putting yourself in the proper light in people's eyes or the fans' eyes if you post it.
Doctor, what if it was an Anthony Real Betis shirt?
Same difference. Do you see Anthony doing that? No, he probably has many. Say, have you heard a
But
Pim
what
of
if it was
Malasia
Garnacho
doing
or
something?
Anthony 21 Real Betis?
Same
Like,
thing. Same thing. Don't do it. Even Ahmad's Brighton shirt. Now that I'm thinking about it, don't do it.
So
Do
okay.
you know
So
what I
we have
even
right now
suggested?
the stuff that has surfaced is Ahmad Brighton and Ahmad Brighton, Garnacho, Rashford Villa shirt, right? And then Ugarte wearing a Flamengo shirt, and then Dorgu wearing a Roma shirt. So all these
Yeah.
four are
So
criminals to you.
so the Flamingo one is kind of like when are we ever going? Are we going to the Club World Cup anytime soon? Question. No.
No.
So I don't really care about that. The Roma one, but are we gonna play them anytime soon? No. Let me explain myself. I can see your face. Let me explain myself.
Yeah.
So with the Villa and the Brighton one, they're in the Premier League, right?
They're
We play
rival.
against them constantly. At
Okay.
least twice a year, twice a season we play against them. That's not including FA Cup, Carabao Cup, extra, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm really not. And if you're gonna do that, do it on your off season at home. You know, I'm not telling you can't buy a Brighton shirt. Go ahead
Wait,
and do it.
but
Do it.
Garnacho is off season right now. He's on vacation.
Don't post it on social media.
Okay. So your issue is it being posted, like and.
But
all
then
right.
again, I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself. This is the generation that like this generation's thing. They post everything. They post everything. They can do what they want, but don't be afraid or don't get hurt when some fans judge. You know.
Okay.
And sometimes too, not everything needs to be posted. I'm of like some, but then again, I'm of an older generation. I know I shouldn't. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
trying to force a move, so then obviously he's gotten the reaction out of me he wanted. You know, he's
He
gotten the
wound you
reaction
up.
here.
Yeah. This proper wind up merchant. I wanna
Well,
like.
apparently I'm waffling and I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Let me hear what Rep Up was saying. Then we'll switch the conversation.
Listen, let's just start asking these dumb questions. Yeah, it is obvious what he did. He's trying to draw out the fan base. He's trying to draw out the manager. Listen, like I said to you before, Garnizzi can fuck off respectfully with the utmost disrespect. That's it. Get gone. Run us the bread. Inos, do your fucking job. Get him done for at least 50 M's. And he can wear Rashford's shirt. He can wear Rashford's shirt at Villa. Sell him to Villa. I'm giving the number 9 Rashford. Because he's that shit. Get him gone. I'm tired of this guy, bro.
There's monetization gone. Oh, I never heard somebody say fuck off respectfully. It's a crazy phrase. Maybe all sponsorships gone. Yo, if you haven't hit the like button, fuck off respectfully. Wow. Oh gosh. And then you up.
What kind of thing is that? That's how I say hello.
I just want to tell you, fuck off respectfully, all right?
I mean, I'll take it. I ain't gonna lie about it. Can you hear me?
Yo.
What's up?
F off respectfully, bro.
Long time no speak. What happened? Like I came in came into the stream seeing Riri just getting vexed,
Just
absolutely
crashing
vexed
out.
in that. And I can't lie, that other person was kind of right. Like, why are people losing so much energy? Like, there's no games going on. It's preseason. Like,
Yeah,
calm
Neil was
down.
right. Neil was right. And
Like,
then
I
sounds
just,
like he's in a dungeon. I don't know what he's doing. It's just like,
or maybe he's like, maybe he's for like a Mission Impossible spin-off.
yeah.
I've watched Mission Impossible 3 times, by the way. I've watched Mission Impossible 3 times.
3
I'm gonna
times.
watch it again. I'm gonna watch it
Bro,
again.
no, we
Only
gotta
once
have.
it cost me money. Only once it cost me money. The other 3
Okay.
times it's not gonna cost me money.
How did it not cost you money? Like you
Because
stuck to the-
because of my condition, I get to go to cinemas for free.
Oh,
I got this like a condition card, so I get to go for free.
oh
So, yeah.
man, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Ibrahim was asking if you made your bed. It looks like it's done.
Yes,
There
it's,
is
it's made. It's made. I've just got my medication on my bed. That's all I
There
have.
we
My
go.
medication, my phone, and my devices on charge. That's it. That's all I have.
All right. So, what do you think? First of all, you heard some of the crash out. Do you have any response to that? Is it?
I can't lie. For even my season, I couldn't care less what my club does. There's nothing I can do about it. Like I was fuming. There's nothing I can do. Like football takes over our lives too much and it takes our sanity away, our concentration, our time away. Like just watch your club and just chill. There's nothing you can do about it. At the end of the day, I think we're all customers. It's not our club. It's all these oligarchs, all these billionaires and millionaires. There's nothing we can do about it. Just enjoy your team. If you don't like what you want to watch, turn it off. Watch another team.
Watch something else.
Just relax. Like it should be a hobby, but it's sucking the life out of us. Like okay, I had like even when we're having like our great times, it still sucks the light out of us. Like it should be like a release. It should be. So I don't know. That's why I'm chilled. Like I'm relaxing. I only come here to chat with you guys because I don't really talk to people as much. I come here to socialize, like a digitally socialize. And my dad's like, he says you spend too much on the internet. Shut up, Condino. You weren't seeing this. Yeah, I know. I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. But you don't need to tell me to shut up. Tell me, no offense, but you weren't saying this. You don't have to get like all rude, Pav. But I guess
don't let Pav wind you up. Don't let Pav wind you up. Have you seen Man City players wearing a different shirt? Just out of curiosity. I was just
not like I think probably maybe once or twice. I don't find it offensive. Don't. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Seriously, what's the big deal? Like people are allowed to wear what they want.
I mean, that's why like
I don't get it. You and Villa aren't really rivals, are you?
United is a prison for that.
If it was a Liverpool or Arsenal one, I would generally understand. Like if a City player wore a United shirt, I'll be fuming. I will be fuming. But if it's any other club, come on, Villa's not really your rival. Now they are, but historically not really. So people love to get offended for no reason. People like to get offended for no reason. But yeah, I hope you're well, bots, and yeah, it's good to speak with you.
Lovely to speak with you.
When are we gonna have like a Botswana reacts stream?
Yeah. You know what? We'll do that
because by the way, I'm not going on KG's channel for a while because he offended me when he did the chat offended me and the whole this is like special SEN or special needs because with that other guy, and he knows I got a condition, so kind of.
No, I'm sure like that would never.
No, I know he didn't mean it in a malicious way, but still, I was being taken the piss out of. So
yeah.
So I'm taking a break from
by him or by the chat. What do you mean? I just want to understand that. Like,
no, it's just some like not offensive, but it is what it is, man.
Bro, you don't. First of all.
No, I didn't. It wasn't personal. It wasn't personal. But I'm just taking a break from. I like the stream and stuff like that, but that's it. I don't really.
But we miss you and the Reckless delegation.
No, I'm taking a break. To be fair, I'm just taking a break.
Take your break respectfully, but no.
I'm going on holiday. I'm going to see my relative. I'm going on holiday.
Okay, where are you going?
Yeah, I know what happens on that channel, but sometimes I know it's not personal, but sometimes there's
continue. Like everything's just a joke on there, man. It's nothing's ever serious. I think there's only couple of times where things have got serious on that, but
I know there wasn't malicious, but still, I just
don't not come back on that channel, innit? Like obviously, it's just bounce, innit? Like most of the time.
like you won't see me from Friday onwards. I'm going to be away to see relatives, so I won't be on socials. I'll be popping in, giving a like, and that's it. But apart from that, I'm just taking a break because my health is not really good. And
look at these people saying don't bring Bavin. What did you lot think I was going to take a piss out of his disability? Is that what you lot think of me?
No, I think that's what I inferred. I don't think you were coming to have a go at me, but people commenting that there's like a consensus. I'm not saying you're I don't know.
To be fair, they're right. I probably would, but I like Coutinho, innit? He's all right, man. So you're
like,
safe.
I'm very personal. I'm like very personal, not in a malicious way. I'm very personal. I open up quite a lot. Like I've told you guys my whole life.
Yeah, no. That's why for me, I respect you. You know, like you really like. There's power in sharing, and you just like you share.
Like
you once told your idea of something on my show.
On my whole story.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm like, you know, you're the most like transparent person.
No, I'm transparent because you guys are like, okay, some of you guys I've met. I consider you guys my friends. You like some of you guys are better than most people I know in my personal life. Like my friends, I don't really see people as much, so. I'm not been well, so
don't worry, Coutinho. We'll get Kevin Gary to call you when he's live streaming to apologize. Don't worry.
No, I don't want an apology. I don't know. I'm just taking a break. Maybe sometimes I bring it on myself. I don't know. And sometimes I get imposter syndrome. So it is what it is.
For sure. I actually want to this is to anybody. There's this player that Barcelona is signing.
Then you guys remember he scored against you guys.
Exactly. He plays for Copenhagen. Roony.
And you guys wanted him as well, so yeah. If Barcelona want him,
but why is he so cheap though? that's really the thing that I was like, that guy he looks like he's got talent, but why is it 2 million plus add-on?
Barcelona have got a good recruitment team. Because don't forget all these midfielders. Pedri didn't come through their academy. They just bought him cheap from a lower Gavi is not from their academy.
No,
they're not from their academy. They get bought. You know how people say,
no way.
No, they basically bought and then put into the academy. Just like you bought Garnacho from Atletico and you put him in your academy.
All right.
It's like that. It's like that. So yeah.
Okay. There we go. Omar just answered. Thank you for answering it in the chat. He says his injury record must be diabolical. Let's see what his injury. Because like we played against this guy and he was good, you know. He was really good. It was not just the goal that he scored against us. I was like,
you guys were linked with him. You guys were like, you were actually going to buy him after. So I don't know what happened. Like he would be a good right wing option for you guys,
bro. I think he can play. The 10? No, I thought he can play.
Then I don't think it will suit you guys because you guys play with 10s now. So I don't think you play with natural wingers. I could be wrong. You could play right wing back unless you want a defensive right wing back.
I thought he played both wings. Let's see what his.
To be fair, he could be a rotation option with Yamal because they're gonna burn out that guy if they.
19 years old. No, he's not bad.
I think it'll be a rotation.
What is this injury record that Omo is speaking of?
What injury record?
55 days. He had one cruciate ligament tear. That's big.
Yeah, of course.
That took him out, obviously, for the whole year.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Just 3 injuries.
Jonathan, I don't want sympathy. I'm just offloading. Relax. I don't want sympathy. What am I gonna do with sympathy? It's not gonna change anything. Relax.
He's like 329 days. Jesus. But like, I mean, it's bro. You tear your ACL. That's.
So we're saying every single player that tears their ACL, they're basically finished. What's it?
I don't understand the logic. Is he
fact. It's not gonna cure me. I don't want sympathy. Exactly. I got medication.
He had that whole injury record, and again, this is final year of his contract, and he didn't want to resign. He wanted to transfer. So like I think he had like 5 months left, and all of a sudden here we go to Barcelona.
So in your opinion, he should. Yeah,
he's a good player. He's a star player. He could play into the midfield role. He could play to the 10 role. He could play left wing, right wing. He's a baller. So like they will enjoy that. There's a player there.
Ikarin says that unknown injury. Nah, Barca can have.
I think he'll be a rotation. I think he'll be the backup to Yamal. I think he'll be a backup to Yamal.
Rashford wants to be
he'll be a backup to Yamal. Because if they don't look after Yamal, Yamal's done. Yamal's done.
Damn. Word.
He's a proper baller. He'll make it. I don't see anything wrong with him.
So yeah, big up. I don't like Barca, but yeah. Hopefully it doesn't dunk on Madrid.
Oh, because Coutinho guys supports Madrid as well. By the way, I keep that. You are one of those. I'm
one of those. I'm one of those international fans that supports multiple clubs. Yes.
Yeah, you know what?
Because let's be honest, it's only in my opinion, it's only a UK thing. It's only UK residents that support only one club. That support only one club.
So do you believe in Xabi Alonso?
Xabi Alonso, yes, he's a good manager.
He said you guys are gonna suffer first.
No, I generally think we're gonna suffer. Generally, I expect Barca to retain it.
What kind of fan are you, bro? What? He's like, I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I expect Barca to retain it.
Bro, you see why people want to get rid of you, bro. You let that go on for too long, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
You see? And they say I'm the bad guy.
Anyway, over to you, Professor. I just had to crash out at this guy, bro. This guy.
Professor.
Yes.
Yeah, now you're calm. I like it. So what else do we talk about? We talked about the T-shirt. We talked about Roony, and Rashford saying that what's his name? Thierry Henry is his idol.
He didn't say that Thierry Henry is his idol. Listen, people like to misquote things.
He didn't say that.
Nah.
Whoa! Are you sure?
Yep.
What did he say then about Henry?
I'll get the quotes, bro. Just focus on what you're doing.
Okay. Because like Professor must be out of touch with it again.
Nah, I gotta watch that interview. Ain't no way he said that. There's no way he said that.
Professor is out of touch.
There's no way he said that.
He said that. He said Thierry Henry has always been my role model. Just like him, I'm really starting to enjoy playing as a number 9 more and more.
Okay.
What? Bro, get out of here. You didn't even know the transfer window.
I feel like that's an unbendable moment right there. That was Mark N-esque. That was
Yeah. No. I know, bro.
Anyway, sorry. You bring in your next guest. I just had to comment there because I was like, wow. Oh, Riri said bring her in, by the way.
Yeah. And then we'll go to Jermaine. But like, Young Puppy's asking, did I hear him say it? I heard him talk about him wanting to play with Lamine Yamal. I haven't watched the whole interview, but he's sitting down with some YouTubers in Spain saying all this stuff. That's why that's why the title of today's show is just saying, look at this guy. Look at him twerking again. Riri.
So your family had an argument and a crash out, and you decided to pick yourself up and go across the street and have a lengthy conversation with the neighbors?
Riri, sometimes it's good to check on Coutinho and NN. They're like, NN is traveling. He's going to the airport. He's an op, but
you went and had a lengthy conversation with the neighbors about their business.
I needed perspective. I need knowing
from city.
No, well, from just like an outsider.
But then again, Coutinho did say he is a football slag and he just doesn't support one.
I knew Riri was gonna say that. Apologies to Cornelia. Oh boy, men like Jermaine in the building.
Hey yo.
Big up, bro. Thanks for holding down you and Vegeta holding down the stream earlier. Like I was on the call with my moms and stuff. You know when mama calls, you gotta pick up.
Yeah, you got to take that call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
about this whole narrative about Rashford saying that Thierry Henry was his idol, that's a falsehood, man. I saw the interview, and the kids was asking him what player does your game translate to, and he was saying Henry because he plays on the left and then he transitions to a center forward.
Who? Whoa. You know what? Let's see, Jermaine. Let's see if we can find it. Cause like Young Papi is like, I don't believe these quotes. So this is what.
It's not even a quote. It's him saying it. Like you can see him saying what he said.
Damn. Okay. Here.
Sunday. Sure.
This is 1 minute. Let's see.
Everybody in the world wants to play with the best.
Speculation about Marcus Rashford's future has resurfaced.
God, this is one of these like.
Oh man, no, that's not the video, man.
Openly expressed his desire to play.
I want to hear him say it. What the words? Okay, Rashford interview. Thierry Henry. Let's see if we can find it. Thierry Henry.
Yeah, the kids. I'm
not. Oh, it's like a half an hour video. Maybe we'll clip it and look for it. For a different.
It's a half an hour, but like it's like a 5-minute sit down talk. Like other than that, they're just training.
Yes. Okay. So for you, it was ultimate disrespect.
No, it's not. I don't think it's disrespect. I think it's people like to run a narrative about Rashford, man, which is crazy. They're talking about like his wages. You can't get mad at him about his wages. The team gave him his wages. If you don't want him, give him his money.
People are
it's like if I'm at a job and they give me a certain amount of money, and then all of a sudden you wanna go against the contract and lower my wages, that's a whole different issue. But
yeah,
you can't expect somebody to take your money away.
So
if you're a business, if you give the dude a contract, either buy him out the contract or give him his money.
Okay. They say you're sounding like Rashford Defense League, you know.
No, I don't care if he leaves, but you can't talk about taking a dude's money.
Okay, all right. Your point is like leave the money point alone. It's like
exactly
it's what he's
that has nothing to do with it.
Negotiated, what they agreed to. It's got nothing to do with it. So in your opinion though, like could you see a world where like he doesn't leave Manchester United and we have to like now reintegrate him into the team?
No, I don't see him playing for Manchester United again.
Yeah, but then where is he gonna go? Barcelona is signing Roony, Roony, whatever his name is, who's a winger. It looks like they're not really like Barcelona is not desperate for Rashford as much as Rashford is desperate for Barcelona.
But I think like people are saying this narrative that Rashford wants to play on the left wing, like he prefers to play on the left wing. In that interview with those kids, he was saying that he prefers right now at his older age to play as a striker.
As a striker, yeah.
So I can see him replacing Lewandowski as a striker.
Damn.
But then again, he would be our best striker.
I beg your pardon?
I said he would be our best striker right now. If we had
Marcus
him.
Rashford.
Lying though, we've got Rasmus Højlund. Just keep that in mind.
Marcus Rashford would be our best striker
Right now, on our team right now.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. That's not a lie. That's how in hell we are right now with strikers. But don't let last season fly by from you. You know who we had as a striker. So what is being said is not a far-fetch. I'm going to defend my brother here.
Pull
You look
over,
too
bro.
shocked. You look too shocked.
You shouldn't be driving with a concussion. No, but it's like okay. Is he would nah, bruh. I'd rather put Xerxes in there.
And he did what last year in the number 9?
Than Rashford.
He did what in the number 9 last year?
Who?
Xerxes. Was his best position not behind the number 9 last year?
Before we
That's
had
why it's not
Højlund, Rashford had his best season.
We're gonna have Cunha
scoring over 20 goals. And then we got Højlund, and then they tried to put him to the left again. And he probably felt that was disrespect bringing in Højlund to replace him as a striker.
Damn.
Bro, Martial could get injured and still have a better season than Rasmus, bro. This is not a controversial take.
Say that
You
again.
look at Rashford's
Martial should
best
what?
season.
Martial could get injured and come back and still have a better season than our current number 9. So the fact that Rashford would be our best isn't a controversial take, bro. Come on. And Rasmus are not good number 9s at all. They are subpar number 9s.
Yeah, I think it's something deeper than what. There's always like a negative narrative about this Rashford dude. Like, to me, like all the interviews that I've seen him conduct, he's been a professional.
No, Jermaine, you can't say that when Rashford clearly said like,
have you seen?
It's time for a new chapter. Didn't he say something along those lines? Like in January or something? Like come on. He can't say he's conducting himself like a professional. This is
but put it this way, like if everybody's saying it's a certain thing about you, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna accept what they're saying? Are you gonna respond to it?
But the way but not in the right way, Jermaine. He said I specifically remember Rashford saying, "If you doubt me, good. If you back me." Wait, what's the quote? I'm gonna butcher it right now. I'm gonna tell you the exact.
A terrible thing to say by him, by the way.
Yeah,
he was on some high grade mushrooms when he said that.
He said, "If you back me, good. If you doubt me, even better." Marcus Rashford, 2024. That was his words. How's that? And then respond on the pitch, not with interviews and quotes that are just like supposed to be motivational for who?
Sometimes those are some great mushrooms you have in life, but it doesn't. The point still remains. He would still be superior to Rasmus and Xerxes, bro. Unfortunately, like we can feel how we feel about Marcus, right? But let's not take away his footballing talent that he does have. Okay, the bar is low. How many goals did those two number 9
I can't believe. So you're saying Rashford, Cunha, and Mbeumo is better than Xerxes, Cunha, and Mbeumo?
This is
I think Xerxes going to have a great year. If we get him in Mbeumo, you'll see a different Xerxes.
So now make sense with what you guys
No,
Rashford is our best.
If Rashford had Cunha and Mbeumo too, he would be better.
What I'm trying to say. You see, you guys are misconstruing things.
I gotta.
We will never defend that criminal who shall not be said. Who shall not be said. This take is crack. You know why? It's the same thing we do every season. We say, we won the transfer. Wow, and then we finish 15th. We haven't seen these people play, so you can't definitively say that at Man United this would be a good front three. We are saying in this also Mbeumo was not even signed, by the way.
I know that's.
I just want to point that out.
We know. Man, let us dream. Can we dream for a second?
Hold on. Speak about agendas. Today's gonna be the day we pick apart agendas. All he said was, if you put a player that's here right now ahead of another player that's here right now, the other player would be better. Where's the lie? Is Rashford not a better striker than Zexi and a better striker than Rasmus?
Nah. I need to understand.
Another one who doesn't listen. Twisted Fate. I said they don't play for us because we've seen good players come and died united. Listen, listening is a skill. You must learn it. It's a very good skill to have in your life. That's what I'm saying. Me, I don't support none of these criminals, but I get where the take was coming from. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, Amadou Onana's interview with Coach Camps.
Wait, what did you say, Jermaine?
Did you see Amadou Onana's interview with Coach Camps?
No.
Talking about Rashford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, check that one out.
What did Amadou Onana say? That Rashford is difficult to face, or that he's
Nah, he was saying that the narrative, like when Rashford went to that boxing match, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was making a big deal about him being at the boxing match after Villa lost or something.
Oh, yeah.
The whole narrative was about Rashford being at the. And Onana said, I was at that match too, but nobody said anything about that. Only person that got sick for it was Rashford.
Man, I like that you're bringing this up. Let's see. The first thing that I just found is this. So hold on, let me share this. God, I'm failing at this. Wait. This is the wrong
bots. I can confirm that he did say that Henry is his idol. I can actually confirm it.
Okay. All right.
He did see it.
Where did you what are your sources, sir?
Check the private chat in which Omo has sent.
Okay. All right.
Look, guys. Like all I'm gonna say is all these Garnacho and like Rashford situations. These are all the distractions to our transfers. You know, it's just simply like a distractions. I mean, we all knew as fans. That Garnacho was a surplus to requirements. So I'm not bothered about the situation, to be honest. I mean, he's gonna leave anyways. He will leave eventually. So yeah.
Can you? Quick question as well. Who's the better front three, Zexi, Cunha, Mbeumo, or Rashford, Cunha, Mbeumo?
Definitely the first option, Zexi, Cunha, and Mbeumo.
Mbeumo.
Bumo.
Oh my God! Thank you, Tish. I keep butchering this guy's name.
If they all come and we still do bad next season, we're gonna be saying the same thing about the next transfer. All I'm saying is we haven't watched people play and we're already guessing them up. It's fine, guys. Let's keep doing this thing. It's okay. Continue.
Okay. All right. Oh, the poll is polling. You see, the polls are 67% have gone with.
I'm just waiting for my apology.
Xerxes, Mbeumo. Yeah. All right. Omo says apology, but like let's see this.
He did say it.
In the past, I prefer.
Past maybe.
Start over from the beginning. I don't think you heard that correctly.
Henry.
Okay, let's hear it from the beginning.
First of all, a player you see yourself in. Actual or in the past? In the past, I prefer.
Past maybe.
Hold on, Rashford looking buff, you know.
Pause.
Not really.
First of all, a player you see yourself in. Actual or in the past? In the past, I prefer.
Past maybe. Henry. Yeah, he's comfortable, you know, playing off the left side and in the middle.
Striker also.
And he's free flowing, you know, player. And when I was young, I always enjoyed watching clips of him and, you know, watching him playing in the Premier League. But for me, as I've got older, the number 9 position is becoming more comfortable, more natural. Small things like playing with back to goal, it's becoming more, you know, easier for me. And you are always in front of the goal, so, you know, you're always dangerous.
First of all, a player you see
Well,
yourself
So,
in.
but at what point do you hear idolize? At what point? You see what happened when you found this Twitter post, you found the headline, and you see it, and you run. Oh, let me make a video. Let me go on StreamYard. This is what happened. When you follow, you don't do the research. Who's your source? Who's your source? You have been going crazy. These accounts that you follow.
But I agree. You know,
I'm like, hold on,
no,
wait a minute. Am I crazy? And so I was going to do the research, and I realized, that, oh, your sources are trash. Go get better sources. Next
tell
time,
him,
God,
Omo. Tell
give me
him.
a
Tell
phone
him.
from my
This
life.
is the
Because
one
your source,
time, bro.
we are
Omo
deleting
normally
you.
is negative,
Every
but
time,
Omo is
Stop,
right,
stop,
but he is
stop
right.
running to StreamYard. Stop running to Stream. It's the
I was
funniest
coming
shit
with some
ever.
What about
solid
when the
work.
stream? He's gonna end the
What's
stream.
Stop
this?
running
What's
Boss, we
StreamYard.
this?
didn't say stop reading
What's gonna
headlines
end the
and Twitter posts.
Yo.
You see a source. Oh, boom, let me make a video. No, he will come back. He said that he
Tell him,
saw the way
Omo.
Henry played
Tell him.
football.
Tell him.
Henry was on the left, he comes down
They
the
need to
middle.
clip
He
that.
saw the way he played football. He's like, oh, he sees way playing football that way. You're telling me like, oh, he says he idolized Henry. Get out of here with those nonsense.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's
And then where you going? Where you going? And then and then and then are you there? You just joined, bro. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Nah. Oh my god. No, but like, so what's interesting here though? What's interesting here is like we gotta say Rashford is seeing himself as a number 9. Rashford is a liar. He said he doesn't like playing in the night to Neville and Lineker. What? Let me see. Kenny Fan TV says, "Bring me back." Okay, all right. Let's end the stream cordially.
Let's just not crash out, man.
No,
I
bring in
think, and
the
you know what? At
ops.
this
And
point
the
of time,
ops
this
is
is
not
just
even
this is
talking.
just like pre-season therapy.
Like, what's your problem?
Hey, Kennedy, I can't lie, yeah. These man just marinated you and chucked you in a tandoor, bro.
Damn.
Yo, I cannot lie. This particular show has been hilarious, but I honestly enjoyed today's show. Like legit enjoyed it. It
Best show,
has been
best show of
hilarious.
like all
I
time.
learned a lot. A lot.
Rashford is capping on the main.
Comprehension is not a lot of
Side
people's
note.
strong suit. Comprehension
He said he didn't
goes
like
a
playing as a
long
9.
way.
Now he's saying he plays as a 9.
Side note.
Fuck that
What?
here, man.
I have to say this as a side note. You say I literally, when you started first posted the little clips of Rashford, I did say he was doing it for the ladies. So why you now come and say he's looking different? I don't know why. Because why would you wear a white beater?
That's like
and
box.
be a little
Forget
flame?
it. It's Magic Mike settings.
Exactly. I did say this. I know what he's trying to do. That's besides the point.
Thank you,
Anyway,
Doctor. I appreciate you, Doctor. Because he twisted my words and my brother's words. Sorry. What's my man's name?
Number 2, reading. Stop going to Twitter.
And then it's
For
traveling,
information.
man. And then it's literally traveling.
Yeah. And then he's traveling. That's why he couldn't answer you, but he said he was on the train to the airport.
That's what I was trying to find out.
I'm at the airport now. I'm at the airport now. I'm at the airport.
Oh, where are you flying to, Eden?
I'm flying back
Emirates, I guess.
London. I'm flying back to London.
Oh,
I'm
then
flying
you gotta
back
catch
to
the
London.
train up
I'm
to
in Copenhagen.
Manchester. Oh, I see.
Nah, I don't live in Manchester.
That's
Funny
what
though.
I would say if I was a
Talking
Chelsea
about
fan.
Manchester, I did
And
see
so you came in my backyard and couldn't say a word.
You're in Malmo, bro. I know you're not going to take the train over here. So what's the point?
No, Kanye parties in Copenhagen.
Bro,
he parties in
bro, I'm like 25
There you
minutes
go,
away
spreading
from.
propaganda again, bots. There you go.
You know what?
He
What is
parties
the
in
thing about
But when are we gonna learn?
This guy's sources.
this guy?